with Annie's Antiques here. We're going to talk again about some hookedoncarnival.com options. Today we're going to use the information and see how to use the search. If we go right up here and we click on the pattern search, it opens in a new window. And that new window is going to show us this page. If we start up at the top, we have the alpha letters. We can click on those and go to an alpha page. But this part is extremely powerful, and I want to show you. These things can work in conjunction to help you filter out your search. I'm going to start with, I'm going to take bonbon. Well, but if you type a letter, if you were looking for nappies and you type an N, it's actually going to take you all the way down to the first letter that starts with N. But I'm going to start with bonbon, so I'm going to go back up to my B's, and I'm going to pick out bonbon, if I can find that little guy. Right there he is. And I get all of the bonbons shapes that are in our database, every pattern. And one of the very helpful things is to type on the show a picture above the pattern name, which actually shows you a picture, and if you hover over it, it goes bigger. If you click on it, it takes you to that page. But you can go through and look and say, well, no, it doesn't look like that one, doesn't look like that one, so you can sort through that way. If you click that back off, by the way, it just goes back to your list. But let's make this a little more fun. I know that it's a Fenton bonbon, so I'm going to type in just F-E-N. I don't have to type the whole name. And if I now do a search, I have eliminated a bunch of them. And I can go back and I can click on show the picture again and look at all of these. I can take it one step further and say, oh, I know it had Rose in the name, but I don't remember exactly what the name was. So if I type Rose in the pattern field and do a search, I have now eliminated it. I have 3 choices: captive rose, rose bouquet, or wreath of roses. So I can narrow it down that much. And if I say it's rose bouquet, I click on that, it opens up that pattern page. If I want to, one of the suggestions that I'm going to make, best tip I can give you, by the way, you can clear filters on here and start back over again. If I do that and I want to say, okay, I know the pattern is a Dugan cherries, okay, but they've got a bunch. I don't know which one it is. The simplest way to do it, I'm going to type D-U-G for Dugan. I'm going to type C-H-E-R for cherries. I'm not going to spell the whole word because unless I know exactly how it is in the database, I could eliminate the one that I want to find. So if I now do my search, I come up with 5 cherries patterns by Dugan. And if I can click on the show a picture again, I can now go look and see, did that help me figure out which one it is? I can click on one of them, I can open the page, I can come back to the search, and I can look again if it wasn't the right one. So, very powerful tool. By the way, the alpha at the top is not working with these in conjunction. If I decide that I want to go look at tree trunk, I know it's a T, I can click on T, it will take me to the T page and show me every single pattern that starts with the letter T. It is ignoring these when I click on the letter up above. I could do the same thing down here if I wanted to look and say I'm looking by tree trunk. I could just type in a pattern of tree trunk or tree and only come up with those patterns. But that's how you use this page. I think it's a very powerful tool. I think it's an actual wonderful way for you to learn how to sort and sift. Let's go back to the home page because that's where we usually start and stop. And I think you should go use the pattern shape search and see what you can find. Have fun with it. Have a good day.